Evening. Welcome back for quiz number 45. Oh, quizzes, look at that, 45. Evening to Manchester and the Hyman family. We start in 1 minute. 1 minute time. Remember, you get a shout out for your You get a bonus point for your shout out. So if you've got something to say it in the comments. Join in the chat. You get your bonus point in our quiz. So good evening to Michelle, Alice, and Samuel as well. My grandparents, Sophie and Tom. Look at that. We're all here. We're all here. All right. Well, this is round number 45. Nice round number there. Good number. We've got ourselves 30 points to play for tonight. 20 questions. One of the points comes from the shout-outs. So some of you already got your shout-out there. Grandma, Danielle, and Jack. You've all got yourselves a shout-out bonus point as well. Rachel's got one too. Look at that. So let's get started. Question number 1. Can you solve the crossword clue is the first question for this week. So every day I'm going to give you a different crossword clue. See if you can solve it. So the clue today is designator of World Heritage Sites, and it's a 6-letter word. Designator of World Heritage Sites, 6 letters. That's our crossword clue. Evening to Martin, Steve, Barney, Josh, Jane, Emma. Look at that. Auntie Cheryl, Nanny Maureen. We're all here. Brilliant. There we go. Hey, Beaver Martin has got a bit better actually. Today, thankfully, so far so good. I can't complain just yet. Yesterday though, you saw. Question number 2. What is the name of an object that transports wizards to another place just by touching it? This is, of course, a Harry Potter question. What is the name of an object that transports wizards to another place just by touching it? That's question number 2. Tom hopes that I've got something special planned for the 50th. 50th will be next Tuesday. Well, big celebrations. We shall see. Evening, Emma. Evening, Neve. Yeah, 45 quizzes. I know, it's crazy. Question number 3. Which station is a terminus for both the Metropolitan and Piccadilly lines of the London Underground? Which station is a terminus for both the Metropolitan and Piccadilly lines? Doesn't time fly? Doesn't time fly, exactly. And talking of flying, EasyJet and Ryanair now fly again. They only fly between Manchester and London. That's all they're allowed to do, but that's fine. They still fly. Question number Evening Claire. Question number 4. You stay classy, San Diego is a catchphrase from which film? You stay classy, San Diego, not said in this accent, is a catchphrase from which film? Ooh, kale seeds. Very nice indeed. That is a superfood, isn't it? Kale. Tell you what I really like, the crispy kale. I'm not very good at cooking it myself, but if you can do it like the crispy seaweed that you get in the Chinese takeaway, but you can do it with kale, which is healthy and nice. I've never cooked it myself, but I have eaten it and it's been nice. Well, I hope they grow well. Question number 5, double pointer. Celebrity faces. Who are these 2? 1 point for each. Kale plants apparently grow quite large, according to my exhaustive research on YouTube. Oh, we're struggling tonight. Oh dear. Hopefully you're not all struggling tonight. Have we gone too cool with these celebrities today? We're too hip and with it. Kale chips are great too. How do you do that? How do you make chips out of kale? I thought they were leaves. They're very thin chips. A goat is the symbol of which sign of the zodiac? A goat, this is question number 6. goat is the symbol of which sign of the zodiac? All I will say on this one is I was delighted when I found out. I was delighted. A goat is the symbol of which sign of the zodiac? A lot of blanks on the sheet of paper tonight. Evening, Uncle Howard. Hope you had a nice day. Uncle Howard today went and Q-watched. He saw the vast masses of people descending on the shops. Did anybody go shopping today? Oh, I certainly didn't. Jane has answered 1.5 questions tonight. Well done. We're getting there. Question number 7. Which country shares the largest land border with Italy? Which country shares the largest land border with Italy? See how your geography is. So, kale chips, by the way, baked in the oven or in a dehydrator if you're super fancy. Don't like the sound of a dehydrator. It goes against everything I've been taught. Drink lots, drink lots. So far, Sophie hasn't answered a single question, but Tom is doing well, so that's good. Well done, Tom. Here we go. Hopefully you're all going to get a point here. Prepare for landing is the clue. It's our RTBT word game. 8 letters, as always, somewhere in the grid. See if you can find it. Your clue is prepare for landing. Danielle, I'm with you. I'm happy to leave it for quite a while. I don't understand the queues of people outside Primark. What have they been wearing for the last 3 months that suddenly they can't wear tomorrow? I don't get it. But Uncle Howard looks like he's had a nice day. Look at that. Beaming face. Beaming smiley in the comments. It was like the old days. Back in the day when we had a life. Find that word. Prepare for landing. It's somewhere in there. It's 8 letters long. Question number 9. Who drives a foot-powered stone car? Who drives a foot-powered stone car? That is question number 9. Question number 10. Double points. Can you name the film and the year that it was released? 2 points if you can. Name the film and the year that it was released. It probably is. It's all the stuff from the January sales that they didn't quite manage to shift. Have they got new stock, or is it really the stuff that when they shut up shop in March, it's just got a lot more dust on it now? I don't know if it's hardcore shoppers or just desperate. Desperate for some excitement in their lives, so they just had to get to Primark to see the old t-shirts. Uncle Howard's thinking of going back tomorrow. He's just excited to see life going on. It's the small things, isn't it? Primark's got a lot of catching up to do, though. After 3 months, they don't have a website that you can buy anything on. So it's literally 0 pennies. That's how much Primark has earned in the last 3 months. And then today, boom, t-shirt sale. Question number 11. Who was the King of England at the Battle of Agincourt? Who was the King of England? This is a real history question. Who was the King of England at the Battle of Agincourt? Hands up if you knew there was a Battle of Agincourt. Steve, who the hell shops in Primark? Well, there was a big queue of them today. Martin, he's good with the t-shirts, but he's ready for some pants and socks. I've got a tip for you, Martin. All you need to do, put them in the washing machine. They come out like new. It's amazing. You don't have to keep wearing them. Just wash them. Question number 12. Oh, it's the sports crests. You see, we can't continue the sports crests next week, by the way. I've run out of crests. But this week we've got sports crests. See if you can name these teams. These are all football teams. Winner tonight, the person with the lowest score. You'll all be joint. They're supposed to have holes in. That's how you put your foot in. Apparently, talking of shops opening today, apparently Selfridges had a DJ outside to entertain the queue. The lengths that they'll go to sell you a luxury handbag. Oh, there was an ice cream van outside Primark. Look at that. Bet the ice cream vans are quite happy. People are going back to town centres. And the weather's decent. Moving on to question number 13, because Neve just can't stand these football things anymore. They've just got to come off the screen. Can you complete these song lyrics? It's our blankety blank. This week we're doing song lyrics. I hear your something. It's like a something crying. I hear your something. It's like a something crying. Oh, it's not crying. It's not crying. I've made a mistake. My goodness. To ignore the word crying. I don't know why in my head I typed that. The word is sighing. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't know the lyrics here, it's because I don't know the lyrics here. I hear your something. It's like a something sighing. Not crying, sighing. Gotta put that in the comments as well so that is definitely in there. Sighing. Sighing. Sorry about that. Question number 14. I'm getting a bit confused in these comments. You bought a handbag today. Very nice. Question number 14. Marius and Cosette are characters in which musical? Marius and Cosette, characters in which musical? Question number 15 is, of course, our singing computer. Lady Computer is back this week. She did such a good job last week. So let's have a listen to what she's got to sing for us. Today you need to give us, as always, the name of the song and the original recording artist. I don't think you're going to have too much difficulty.
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you're coming. Suddenly I feel alright.
Question before was Abby West's favourite musical of all time. So she got that one right. But there we go. I hope you did get question number 15 right. I'm going to play it again, just in case you didn't catch it the first time. I'm sure you did, and I'm sure you're singing along.
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you're coming. Suddenly I feel alright.
There you go. Easy. 2 points. 2 points. It's a gift. It is an absolute gift. Let's give you question number 16. Hopefully another gift. In which decade did Hawaii become a US state? That's question number 16. In which decade did Hawaii become a US state? That song just before was one of Caitlin's grade 3 keyboard pieces. I tell you what, your grade 3 pieces were much more fun than mine. I didn't have good pieces at all. I'm still playing them. Sophie thinks we've had that song before. I do not. I don't think you've had that song before. If you have, Easy. Double points. Well done. Super song, says Claire. We're very happy now. Here we go. Number 17. New one for you. Can you name the city from the Skyline? So city and country, 2 points. 1 point for the city, 1 point for the country. All based on this skyline. Uncle Howard, very confident in his position. I love losing every night. It's quite hard to do. We love a bit of consistency. So Caitlin says, we've had a song by this same artist, but we haven't had this exact song before. Do you recognise the city? Have you ever been there? I have never been to this city. Probably not going to go either. It's not on my list anyway. Might be on yours. Maybe you've already been. Is the building on the right wonky? Yeah, they got it in Morrison's. In the wonky veg aisle. It does seem to be a bit wonky, doesn't it? It seems to be bending. Alright, number 18. You've been waiting for this one. A riverbank is found next to what of what? Oh, please, who typed this? A riverbank is found next to what? What of water? It's not what. That is not what my head told my fingers to type. I don't know why they've been disagreeing with themselves, with each other. A riverbank is found next to what of water? I meant to write a riverbank is found next to what body of water, and it came out as a what. A what of water. Oh, I'm having fun tonight. A what. Right, number 19. You don't need longer on number 18. Friends or foes? So this week the quotes are coming from Friends or from other sitcoms. So all you need to do is tell me, is this a quote from Friends? I have never watched Friends. I did a bit of research and I found some quotes. Hopefully you are able to recognise them. Here we go. Wouldn't it be cool if our duck and chick had a little baby? We could call it Chuck. Wouldn't it be cool if our duck and chick had a little baby? We could call it Chuck. Is this a quote from Friends or something else? Seven series of Buffy and 1 of Angel. 4 of Angel. What is Angel? What's a what? Says Martin. Martin, I'm wondering the same thing. I'm reading this quiz and I'm wondering. I'm really wondering what my hands were doing. I don't. I'm usually quite good at typing 4-letter words out. Today I seem to have struggled. Still haven't watched it, Martin. Still haven't watched Friends. Nope. Number 20. It's the Dingbats. What can you see? You get 2 points if you can solve this one. Say very literally, what do you see? Caitlin's quite pleased with the theming of number 19 this week. She nominated Friends as a special for a Sunday quiz a couple of weeks ago. And was in fact the inspiration for picking it as our question number 19. From Sophie, Angel is a vampire in Buffy, and then they do a spin-off, and you have to watch one Buffy and one Angel. Oh, that's very clever. So it shows both sides, one from one side. Very clever. Oh, I like that. Not going to watch them, but nice idea. Coming off the screen. There you go. Tried to start my car today. After 3 months. Didn't start. Not a purr. Nothing. Not even a little cough. Dead. Question number 1. Time for the answers. Remember, your bonus point for a shout out, 1 point. If you haven't yet got it, just join in with the chitter chatter. Happy to give you a shout out, and then you'll get hopefully a perfect score of 30. I just feel like we're going to get all of these perfect 30s today. Question number 1. Can you solve the crossword clue? The clue is designator of World Heritage Sites. It was a 6-letter word, and what we were hoping you would give us UNESCO, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. You may have visited them on holidays when they used to be a thing. Who knows? Question number 2. What is the name of an object that transports wizards to another place just by touching it? This is Harry Potter, and the answer is a port key. A port key. Judith is predicting that tonight will be her worst score ever. It's got to be one time, hasn't it? It has got to be one time. Number 3. Which station is a terminus for both the Metropolitan and Piccadilly lines? The answer there is Uxbridge. Uxbridge, fairly close to us. Uxbridge. Question number 4. You stay classy, San Diego is a catchphrase from what film? I quite enjoyed this film. It's Anchorman. Anchorman. You stay classy, San Diego. Catchphrase from Anchorman. Question number 5. Double points. Celebrity faces. Can you recognise these two? Of course, you get 1 point for each. So please take 1 or 2 points. On the left-hand side, that is Cheryl Cole. Cheryl. And on the right-hand side is Jay-Z. Or Jay-Z. So Cheryl Cole and Jay-Z. Question number 6. A goat is the symbol of which sign of the zodiac? A goat is the symbol of a Capricorn. A Capricorn, which I'm delighted about because I am a Capricorn and I like goats. Number 7. Which country shares the largest land border with Italy? This one is Switzerland. Switzerland. The largest land border of Italy is with Switzerland. Number 8, and our 8-letter word somewhere in here. Prepare for landing is your clue. Did you find it? Let's highlight the letters. And there you go. Approach. Approach is what we were looking for. Cabin crew, prepare for landing. Final approach. There you go. Approach. Question number 9. Who drives a foot-powered stone car? Who drives a foot-powered stone car? It's a cartoon character. His name is Fred Flintstone. Yabba dabba doo. Fred Flintstone. Question number 10, double points, as always. Name this film and the year that it was released. The film, I never watched it, but that's not uncommon. I, Robot. I, Robot. And the year was 2004. 2004. So I, Robot and 2004. Talking of goats, Danielle likes goat's cheese. I also like goat's cheese. I think brilliant. Question number 11. Who was the King of England at the Battle of Agincourt? Sounds quite French to me, but apparently there was an English king there, and his name was Henry V. Henry V. Which I believe I did as a school play once. Question number 12. Oh, it's the sports quest. So, 5 teams here. These are all, from what I understand, Premiership football teams. And they are Bradford City, Blackburn Rovers, Crystal Palace, Leeds United, and Middlesbrough. Who got all of them? It wouldn't have been me, I promise you that. I don't think I'd have got any of them today. But there you go, hopefully you did better than I would have. Jane is declaring tonight a disaster. It's going to go down in history. Bradford City, Blackburn Rovers, Crystal Palace, Leeds United and Middlesbrough. They're not Premier League apparently. This is from Martin and he would know. Or just they're not Premier. They might be in the league, but they're not Premier. I don't know. Question number 13. The one that my fingers typed the wrong words, but we knew what I meant. I hear you're something. It's like an angel sighing. Caitlin's got the dingbat, by the way. Caitlin has got the dingbat. Well done, Caitlin. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. I'm pretty sure it was crying, but it is sighing. I hear your voice. It's like an angel sighing. I have no choice. I hear your voice. Da 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 da. Is it Madonna? Yeah, it's Like a Prayer. Like a Prayer by Madonna. Question number 4. You don't get extra points for that, by the way. You only get the points for the words. Voice and angel. 14. Abby's favourite. Marius and Cosette are characters in which musical? And that is Les Mis. Les Miserables. Number 15. Singing computer. Alright, let's have another listen. I'm pretty sure you got 2 points with this one. Have a go.
I was sick and tired of everything when I called you last night from Glasgow. All I do is eat and sleep and sing, wishing every show was the last show. So imagine I was glad to hear you're coming. Suddenly I feel alright.
Judith, loving my singing tonight. Sophie singing along with it. It's like karaoke. Yeah, you don't really want to do karaoke with me, clearly. This is ABBA. It's Super Trooper. Super Trooper by ABBA. Hopefully you got both points there. Good song, great band. There you go, looks like you got them right from the comments. Number 16. In which decade did Hawaii become a US state? You only needed to get the decade, you don't need to get the exact year. The decade was the 1950s, and the year, just as a bonus, but you don't need it, is 1959. So the 1950s gets you the point. Number 17. Can you name this city and the country from its skyline? Ah, great clue there, Caitlin. Great clue. This city is a Chinese city. It's Shanghai. Shanghai in China. Well done if you got it. 2 points. Shanghai and China. Number 18. A riverbank is found next to a what of water? A riverbank is found next to a river. A river. Well done. I'm sure you got it, as always, with number 18. Number 19. Friends or foes? Wouldn't it be cool if our duck and chick had a little baby? We could call it Chuck. This quote from a sitcom. You just need to say, is it Friends or not? And this one is a quote from Friends. This is a Friends quote. I don't know which character, but this is a real quote from Friends, according to the internet. Number 20. Caitlin, tell us. Come on. What is it? Martin got it as well. Kingbat. WGOOINRGULPD. Something in there. Something in it. And the answer is going up in the world. Going up in the world. I'll leave it for you to see if you didn't get it. Going up in the world. You got the word world, and then inside the word world is going up. So well done if you did manage to spot it. Looks like lots of you know your friends as well. So you're going to do well this week on question number 19. Alright, tally up your scores. Let's see where we're going. Yeah, we got. I have to say, I did have some fun finding these quotes from Friends. Still haven't watched the episodes, but did find some good quotes. Okay, interested to see where your scores are today, because judging from the comments, I'm expecting mid-teens. That's where I'm expecting. But you never know. You could surprise yourself. We shall see. Claire, I don't know if you're asking why with the dingbats, so I'm going to put it on the screen just a moment as well. So you've got W from world, then you've got G-O, the start of going, the next O is from world, I-N is the next part of going, R back in the word of world, G-U is the end of going and the start of up, L from world, P the second letter of up, and D is the final letter of world. So going up is mixed in with world, going up in the world. There we go. So it was a tough one tonight, but I think we do have some decent scores as well. Particularly, wow, look at that from Tom. That is really good. Not great for some people though. Worst score ever for my mum at 12 points. 12 points. Remember, if you get in the single digits, double it until you get into double digits. We always play by that rule, and we stand by that tonight. 12, 23 for Tom. That is an amazing score. 15 for Judith. She's calling it a big fail. I'm not saying that. It's halfway. That's 50%. So that's a pass. In GCSEs, that's a B or something, I think. 18 for Neve. 19 for Auntie Cheryl and Nanny Maureen, saying thank goodness for the football ones. 14 for Caitlin. 21 for Martin, Hyman and the Manchester crew. 13 for Grandma. 25 for Michelle, Samuel and Alice. 23 for Sophie, 20 for the Wests, 17 for Claire, 14 for Bubba and Grandad. Jane gets 15 and a smack in the face from the looks of things. Look at that. We got a real mix, actually, a real mix of scores. A couple of really high scores in there. Michelle, Tom, Sophie, the Wests, all in the 20s. It's looking like 25 with Michelle is the leading score tonight. I'd be surprised if anybody gets higher than that. It was a hard quiz. Josh and Emma call it in at 19, a respectable score. Very respectable. There we go. I think we're going to call it at 25 points. Congratulations, Michelle, Samuel and Alice. And you are tonight's winners. We will be back tomorrow at 8 o'clock for our next round. 46th round and another 20 questions and another 30 points. Looking forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, have a lovely evening and a great day tomorrow. See you then. Enjoy shopping at Primark if you need new underwear or a t-shirt. Bye-bye. Oh, well done, Rachel. 18 points tonight. It was a hard quiz, and 18 is a good score. See you tomorrow.